All right, guys, welcome to Trading with Meatball. We're going to talk about how we made money and what works and what doesn't, and nothing but the truth. So, nothing fancy here, but you do get the truth. So, we made money today and we posted a banger on Twitter and everyone got mad. And so, you can follow us on Twitter, but there's no reason to. We put everything in the Discord for free. Very little goes on Twitter, guys. It's a popularity contest, and people get mad when a stock runs that they didn't own. And that's stupid because there's some real smart people. You can see who I follow if you want to go on there. But they get mad, some people on there, when they miss one. And I don't know about getting mad when I miss one. I get mad when I lose money. But if it ran and I didn't own it, so what? That happens every day, guys. Don't get mad at that. That's FOMO or something, and it gets inside your head. And, let's look at what we did. So the QQQs, I'll show you the bangers. I know you want the banger. Okay, here's the banger. So the what saved us today was the Mara, and we posted that on Twitter when it was down here, and nobody cared, and that's fine. But it was wicking off my trend line, and you can see it on the 1 hour. And so zoom out, always zoom out, guys, always zoom out. And so it went below the trend line. It showed strength. Now it wicks off the trend line, okay? And there's one red candle, and she's a big wick with its big tail on her on the 1 hour, coming off of my trend line. And so on the 5 minute, because that's what we like to trade, we're looking at it this morning, and we marked the opening print with a blue line. All right. No fancy video, guys. We just do these. There's no preparation. Okay. This is how it happened. We went in early when it went down here, again, close to my trend line, which is this black line. And we prayed, basing on the chart and the retracement. It's already touched it 3 times, and we're getting a series of higher lows. And so I made my bet. And sure enough, she popped, and we took a piece twice because we're greedy pigs. But late, it's a tiny trade, not even worth bragging about dollar wise, but percentage wise, it was okay. The first one was piecemeal, and we sold into it and then held some. And then the second one, we got greedy and got in, and it gave it to us. It kept doing the retracements coming off the clouds right here. And the second one was tiny, but the first one we took a chunk, and I was selling pieces up in here, and then I watched it and went back in later, and so I take whatever it gives me, and if I see a 50%er, I'll take it, and if I got multiple contracts, I put stop loss, hold some, maybe I can hold a runner sometimes without a stop loss. But I like to sell when they go up, and the more they go up, the more I'll sell and lock in the gains. And she gave it to us several times while the SPY and the QQQ were chopping. So let's look at that, and what did we learn on the 5 minute chart on the QQQ? Well, I like to wait, and I thought I had waited long enough, about 10ish, and the dollar was going up, and I figured, we got mixed volume here. It's chopping, and so then we saw the dollar going up, and it was catching a red candle coming down off of Ripster's clouds. And I said, okay, well, it's coming back just below the opening print. It's below the cloud. The dollar's going up, and sure enough, I bought the puts, and it didn't work out. So when it broke through the clouds and did a retracement, I took a chance on a small trade. Again, not worth bragging about dollar wise, but a good percentage gain because we took some calls. And so we'll go bet on both sides of the coin. But if we miss, I don't want to jump into the calls. I want to see a retracement and a continued movement for me to get in again, because I lose a lot of money if you buy the calls and then say, "Oh, I should have bought the puts," and you turn around and buy the puts. Well, guess what? Then it goes up, and you're like, "Oh, I should have had the calls." And so that's how we blow up accounts. Wait for the trend and spread the bets out 30 minutes or an hour, and don't be afraid to use multiple strategies. Like that was a trend play, which we were looking for, and then we played the trend later. But on this one, same thing. We saw the trend, and then during a retracement, we took a piece, and it gave it to us again later. And I did not hold. I sold into it, so I didn't get the maximum gains. But I got a good banger here and a stop loss in on another one that continued. Guys, employ multiple strategies. This was me buying near my trend line, and the QQQ, we were looking at a trend. So don't be a one trick pony, but draw lines on charts. And I encourage you to draw your own lines on your own charts. And you'll be amazed when you start drawing zones what happens. And you can draw zones anytime you see chop, just draw a zone, and depends on what you're on. We're on the 1 hour. I prefer to draw on the 15 minute, but I'll take the 30 minute. So wherever you see it chop, like right here, okay, just draw a zone and drag it left. You'll get answers to the left. There it's chopping right there. So good luck, guys. Go get them. You can do this. Don't listen to people that tell you that you can't. And God bless you and good luck. And I share the whole screen. You're damn right.